You in the way. Sorts it out. I can't share. We'll wait, see if anybody drops in, and then we'll start the webcast. I will shoot. It's workmanship time. I'm on a break. If you saw the video that I did last night, please share it. Give me your comments if you know any musical artists, anyone that's a lyrical assassin, got their own musical interests, poetry, things like that. Please refer them to that video and download it or link it. Be careful of copyright claims, yeah, as I'm aware, so link the video link and don't actually download and share it. That'll be a good idea. What we're doing now is I'm going to start 2019 by taking requests for topics and subjects. So we have the Educational Sovereign Masters Guild workshops, key course competence in there, in the .com, floating around. Next year will come the competence testing, and whilst we're doing that, we'll also take requests at david@splspro.com for any topics and subjects that you would like us to cover. As I'm on indie, it can be anything legal, lawful, conspiracy, health, wealth, anything like that. So I'll look at setting up Patreon and taking off adverts. I'm not happy about the advertising and how it splits up the video. I don't want to do it, so we're looking at other ways of helping you and you helping us. So anybody out there that's got a specific topic to be researched, or you'd like us to explain in more depth certain key points, aspects, instrumentation, mechanics, legal, lawful, ecclesiastical, UCC. I've had a chat with Andy and Greg yesterday, and yeah, we'll go on to Patreon. I'll make Indy a Patreon account, whatever, partner, and then you would use Patreon to get Indy, Andy, and whoever joins the team to do this research and you know, present to you your own hangout with screen share, documents. I'll enlarge it all so you can read it from the video. I know what to do now with the screen share, and we'll take the requests in order as they come. And once the Patreon is set up, so SPL's Pro on YouTube doesn't have enough views or subscribers yet to go on that, I don't think, but I'll have a look. I'll put them both on, but it will come from Indie and then eventually SPL's once I get it all lined up and I've got enough viewing hours in. So I'm going to research Patreon. Anybody that's got a Patreon account, please feel free to give me links, updates, advice, what you do, how you do it. So this is it's going to be like an agreement number 3 that we'll put out. It's just a paraphrase, encapsulation this morning on my break. I've been thinking whilst I'm painting and it's quiet and I'm on my own for 2 or 3 hours. I have a lot to think about and I have nobody to talk to, so these are building up my ideas, and what's going to come out of 2019 will be you and I and Andy and the .com and agents, ambassadors, trustees, declarations, high courts, everything, claim of rights, all of this. So before we go that far, I'd like to see whom is wanting to join next year on our adventures of freedom, status, capacity, and anything. I realise I do speak fast, I say a lot, we gloss over quite a lot, we don't stop and go into each subject and extrapolate all that you require, so I apologise for that. We have got the confidence, the you know, the backup now, the structure, the security, the stability, you know, everything's there. So what I'd like to suggest now is just bear in mind it hasn't been set up yet, but I'll announce it now that in 2019, once Patreon is set up, all of Indie and SPL's subscribers, viewers, Famalan, you would then utilise that and tell us what you want. I've seen Santos using it and a few others, and I've had a chat in the background, and I think I understand what's going off. So the proceeds for this will go into the SPL's trust for the .com, and we'll build up the funds that way. So I will help you, we will help you, you will help us, and yeah, we'll move forward that way. I don't want to be doing this forever. I'd like to do video presentations, video logs, video blogs. Andy's agreed, Greg's agreed, we can implement it via the .com and the existing YouTube accounts. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. It's a move in the right direction, and if I can remove the adverts and all of that from the channel, then I will do immediately. What you saying? Who have we got? 9 viewers, thank you very much. Anyone chatting? There's nothing on the screen. Just 10 viewers. All right then, so you don't want to say anything. Any kickback from that? Any ideas? Anybody using Patreon? Topics and requests will come through and be acknowledged once I set up the Patreon, so don't send anything yet. This is just to let you know the ideas and the intricacy of what we're going on to integrate with you. We don't want to take the PISS. It isn't about money, but it's about time, it's about application, it's about intent, it's about certainty, it's about objects, it's about many things. So money comes last. We're in a monetary environment. Andy's behind a skip wagon, chucking skips on drives and picking them up and going to landfills. I'm cleaning mould off walls, which is quite hazardous, dirty, manual work. We don't mind doing it, but we are going to better things, and we will create that ourselves. We're not sitting with our hand out. Yesterday I did see some homeless in a stairwell whilst I was going to get our lass's Christmas present. I had a princely sum of 200 Federal Reserve credit notes in my pocket, and to be honest with you, I just wanted to wake them up and say, here, I'll take that. But it would solve a problem for a short time, but it doesn't solve the bigger problem. Neither did I want to wake them up and say, hello, I'm a strange man with a camera and I'm going to put you on the internet. Can we chat about your homelessness at this time of winter of discontent is what we're going through here. And I'm heartbroken. I'm upset. I had a moral conflict about what I was doing and where I was, and I just thought I'd report it back to you, and we'll talk about this on December the 25th, after QE2, Queen Elizabeth II has done her Christmas speech. We will follow up with ours, interpretation of what has been said, comments, and we'll have an open hangout. We'll have guests on for a half-hour slot, depending on how many requests we get. This is open to all of the realm, every continent, every landmass. I'd like France and Hungary to join in on this with what's going off with Yellow Vest, France, taxes, and Macron, and also President Victor from Magyar Hungary. What's going on there with the slave law and the slave war. Much to talk about, much to do. Honourability and clean hands. Well, they're not very clean at the minute, but they're as clean as they get. Yeah, so bless you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed a random video from last night. I thought I'd try taking a step on the dark side. The track used was Rat Pack, Brothers and Sisters. I don't believe there's any copyright on there. If anybody knows the Rat Pack of the early 90s that was with Dreamscape, Fantasia, Helter Skelter, all that kind of stuff, then I'd like to contact all of the rave MCs from back in the day, DJ Dream, Slipmat, Easy D, all of the underground, ragamuffin business and things. I'm looking out to get to the Rastafari. That's going well. Jamaicans, Dark Skin Brothers. Email David at splspro.com. Thank you to everybody that's got involved so far. You've overloaded me again. Thank you for that. That's just what we need. And we're pressing on, so thank you. That's your updates. Where we're going. Robert, is Andy okay? He's down. Yeah, Andy, we're all got different mindsets. We've all got different lives and things going off, so thank you for that. That's very kind of you, Robert. Yes, brother Smothering Smith is okay. He's just got some personal developments going off and he's having to manage it, so that's all I'm permitted to say. But thank you for the concern. Yeah, it is obvious that he's not on the correct vibration, so we're looking after him. Like, you look after us, we look after you. It's a family business, yes, that we're in. Family business, and yeah, thank you, Robert. We're looking after him. He's all right. We'll get there. Life is full of surprises. It's not very nice. It's not very fair. and yeah, you know, we deal with it, don't we? Thank you for that. So there we go, that's my break time over. I've got to go back now, do it, give me 10 minutes. Never know if boss man's watching. Yeah. But yeah, self-employment, using the instrumentation, not being a slave, I'm loving it. It's an excellent way. It's not very secure contract wise, it is for me, but out there, self-employment, it's not very secure. I understand why man doesn't do it, but I am quite loving it, being my own boss, in the private, using instrumentation, doing business as. Stephen, call me back. We need to continue that chat about trust, asset management and moving it over into the private. We still need to just double check that. Did you get where I was coming from? The driver, the registered keeper and the owner can all be three different men, and the relationships there can quickly complicate a legal situation when you've got a bill of sale and you've asset managed your property and you've done it correctly. We can speak about that. Deregistration from the DVLA is a technical affair. It involves the United Kingdom as a body corporate, and it involves us, you, I, asset managing, contacting chief executives, chief financial officers, and giving them instructions as to what we would like. They are the trustees in the fiduciary capacity, principals and trustees and agents. We have to instruct them. Once we've instructed them, we've done it correctly, they have to act on that. It's like a court case, going back to AD this morning, the chat we had. Council tax hearing, magistrates, judge will say at the end of it, before he issues the order, fines, fees and levies, anything further you'd like to add. And that's your chance, our chance to go, well, actually, subrogation, discharging, you know, counter claims, verifying things would come out before, but, you know, have you got anything else to add? Yes, I have, you know, and that's how they buffer it. So we have got stuff to add and expand on. We don't give everything away for free on the videos. Hello to the 21 watching. Thank you very much. Peace and love. You will need to rewind to encapsulate it. I can't repeat because I'm on my 10-minute break. So yes, I'll talk to you later. No problem, Steve. It was a good chat, and yeah, you've got my number now. I have creators in the house. There we go. Easy. How we doing, brother? Just a quick update about our chat today. Patreon next year. It's not to me. I'm in a safe place. And what we're going to do here is rewind the video when you find out. Thank you very much for one and all. Anything else you need to say? Stephen, yeah, we'll talk later. I've got to look after dodgy doctors tonight. I've got some notices to draft up. Letters before claim time, I'm afraid. So getting quite serious. Anybody else that needs me, send a number, a message, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Email me. I have had issues with email accounts. I'm not lying to you. We've changed site servers 3 times. And when I do that, because I have an email account that's from the domain itself, SPL's Pro, it's attached to the hosting site service provider. And when we move, I lose all them emails if I don't back them up. So I have made a schoolboy error there, lost a little bit of correspondence from you to me. So if you haven't had a response from me or you're waiting, please yeah, email david@splspro.com, and if you email me afresh, you go down to the bottom of the list and I work it through priority, order, severity, harm, injury, stuff like that. So we're going to structure it with the Patreon next year. The .com's growing excellently. We've got a few ideas come out there in agreements. The agreement number 1 was a lifetime membership by midnight on the 7th of December, what we've covered. Agreement number 2 is on the video last night on Indie and SPL's Pro about artists and your intellectual property, us helping you promote your music, using it, looking after it, and protecting it, promoting it, yeah, using it, getting it out there. And that's on the video yesterday. That's agreement number 2. And agreement number 3 will be coming out next year, which will be all part of the same trust on the .com of how we're going to operate, integrate, manage, connect, join, get stronger, and move forward constructively with all the things that the body corporate of the United Kingdom is lacking right now. The homelessness, we're going to talk about our Christmas Day. We're going to get deep and personal on the, well, yeah, the December the 25th. And we're going to talk about anything that you want to talk about, questions, answers. The hangout, I'll get back to that and see who we're going to line up. If you do want to come on, I'll give you a half-hour to 45-minute slot. I'm conscious of the time that we could potentially be online. I'm not going to be watching any Christmas reprogramming television. I see and hear that the Beeb are putting on half of repeats all over the Christmas period. So there's nothing for you to watch. There's nothing that's going to educate you. If you're not getting drunk and stuffing your face all day, all night and doing whatever, and you'd like to join us and talk about anything that's happened this year, what we've done, we will have a recap on everything, and we will catch up with what we need to catch up with. So that gives you a chance to give us direction for the forthcoming year. I'd like your praise, your grumble, the documentation that we've released, the Sovereign Masters Guild Education Workshop Foundation tier of your key competence. I'd like feedback on that. DWP, ESA, we're going very strong there. We're in a very, very strong place. Been a bit silly telling everybody at once publicly, and I know the document has already got out and it's in places that are unauthorized to be used, but this is what I'm saying. We didn't charge anybody for that. It went out for free. It got hosted on the .com. You've taken it from there and you're putting it places where it needs to be. Respect, peace and love. Kevin, Graham, Andy, that's what we're about. It's not about the money. Yes, we could charge 20, 30, 50 pound for a document and a remedy, but no, we won't. We do keep it to a minimal, and we have got clean hands and we are kicking ass. So yeah, thank you for that. And it's good to see. We want man to be strong with us, at the side of us, not behind us in a queue. So yeah, it's others have got different opinions about what we do, how we do it, where we going, where we come from. We're the underdogs. We're you. We've got a conscience. We're working class. We've had enough. We're not criminals. And yeah, we got a lot on the cards, haven't we? But thank you very much for everybody that's helped, subscribed, shared, joined the .com. Give a donation for silver water, t-shirts, you know, hoodies, been to the seminar, come to any meetings, and for everything that you're doing and you continue to do. We've got nothing but love for you. All right, so thank you. I'll go to the comments and I've got to go. We've got to crack on. Second coffin nail in like 20 minutes. Wrong. I know. Yeah, we'll talk later. On the way home's good. I might give you a call on the way home, actually, when I've got an hour's travel there. That's good for me to catch up. We can do these consultations via telephone. We had a good chat with Sister Nonna. I'll be careful here. Myself, I have Creator and Nonna on a conference call where, even though we're tied up on the workmanship in the day, we can still utilise our time, health and safety permitting, and have a telephone call, three-way, four-way, conference call, and all chat. So we have got time. Even though we haven't got time, we make time, and we're using the technology to keep us mobile, keep us active. And that was really good. Thank you, I have Creator, for that yesterday. Thank you, Nonna, and I do hope that all is sorted. If not, you know where to come. What else we got to talk about? 11 minutes past 12. Anything else? Any more? It's been a bit weird. Right, okay then. We'll say peace and love. Ciao for now. Thank you. Stay sovereign.